welcome to this week's E-News. My name is Kara Cleary and I'm the Director of Boarding. With me I have Oliver Pern and Olivia Baker, who are our boarding captains for 2025. Can you quickly tell me a little bit about yourself, please, Ollie?
I'm in Year 12. I'm from Hamilton, which is in southwest Victoria, and it takes me about 5.5 hours to drive home. 6 if I stop at Keith.
I'm Olivia. I started boarding in Year 8 and I live 4.5 hours south near Pern in southeast.
Can you please tell me, Ollie, a little bit about Borders Week that we celebrated last week?
So Borders Week, this was a national Borders Week, so it was Borders Week all over Australia, so it wasn't just us celebrating, but we had a few things going on. We had Borders versus Daybugs netball and basketball, which was good fun, and then we had our assembly as well and some tours going through the boarding house, and then we had our sausage sizzle out the front of the boarding house here, which raised a bit of money for Royal Flying Doctors and Farmers Mental Health.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that barbecue and the tours, please, Liv?
Yeah, so we started our tours off on Monday. We took some staff through, and then throughout the week we had some Year 7 classes come up, and then Wednesday we brought the Year 5s through the house, which was really fun. And then our barbecue on Wednesday, we started a new initiative of a silent auction, which was really exciting. So that was actually raising money for Farmers Mental Health, because obviously we are in a bit of a tough time down south. The farmers are really struggling, and we wanted to do our part to raise some money and support them. So we've done a silent auction which raised around $400, which was really exciting for a first initiative.
Can you tell us a little bit why we celebrate Borders Week, Liv?
I think it's just about recognising all the different backgrounds, the different cultures and the different people this place brings. You know, we have people from overseas, people from down south, people from interstate, and it's such a great week to sort of recognise everyone in their own respects and really highlight what each person sort of brings to the community and to our boarding house.
So, Ollie, why do you think boarding is so important for a school like Scotch?
I think boarding's really important because it just brings a whole new aspect of kids to the school. Like in the boarding house, we've got sort of our 3 different groups. Like we've got our country kids, like from the southeast, and then we've got the peninsula, and then we've got mid-north, and then we have our Yallery kids. They bring another aspect to the boarding house. They're from like Darwin and the Northern Territory, and then we've got our internationals, which they're so diverse and they bring so much to the boarding house as well. So I think it's just a really good mix of kids that have got and they bring that energy into the day school, which is great.
Liv, what is special about our boarding house and the connection that we have with the day school?
I think within the boarding house, because we all live under one roof, that is really special. I don't think there are many boarding houses where they have all of their students living under one house. I think with that we have such great staff, and I think that is probably the thing that keeps us together in such a tight-knit community. You know, we're all basically just like one big family, which I love about that. And then I think that sort of culture goes on into the day school. All the students see how we are with each other, and they all, I suppose, want a part of that. And their connections with our boarding students are so strong, because I think our boarding students are able to create those connections with other staff and other students of different ages, different genders. So I think, those bonds are really special, and I think that really flows through into the day school.
We also love it when the day school families take us to sport. We sort of rely on them a little bit. It doesn't really happen without day school parents having boarders to stay and stuff. Otherwise, I think we'd get pretty sick of the boarding house pretty quickly.
It was great to celebrate National Borders Week. We love letting people into our house and seeing what is our home. I know that all the boarders who are giving tours to the staff were so proud of their space, and it was a great way for the boarders to connect with their teachers. We're looking forward to celebrating 10 years at Scotch of National Borders Week in 2026.